All right, we got a newbie with us, Lee.
Ah,
Shawn Criner. Did I pronounce that right?
you got it.
All right. So me and Shawn were talking a little bit before we went live, and basically I saw his profile on Instagram, and I had to invite him. So tell us a little about yourself, Shawn.
I'm a electrician, blue collar guy, living in California right now, and grew up really blue collar, rural. Was born and raised on cattle ranches in Arizona and Northern California, and watched too many '80s action movies with my old man.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
child, didn't have any choice but to just get into bodybuilding. There was no other choice.
When did you start competing?
Just this past year, actually.
Really?
Yeah, just this past
Holy
year.
shit, Lee! He's a fucking for a guy who competed for 1 year. He's a beast.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like. So did you?
But yeah,
I'm
it sounds
assuming.
like you got a great life with the electrician, and you've been on the cattle farms and all this. And who the fuck would want to compete? Why
Yeah, I
do
know.
that? Jesus Christ!
I know,
Yeah.
really.
I guess I got dropped on my head as a kid.
I
Who
was
knows?
going to say you must
And
have.
you got how many
Must
kids
have
you
got
got?
kicked in the
Two
head
kids.
by a cow.
You got two kids.
Two kids. Yeah, two young
How,
kids.
how long you married?
Oh God, good question. Hopefully my wife's not listening to this. 5, 6 years now.
Okay, all right. How old are the kids?
Yeah, my son is 4. My daughter will be should be 2 in a couple of months.
Oh,
So
very
yeah,
nice. All right, good, good.
My,
so
my
it's
daughter
a
just
busy, hectic household.
my daughter just turned 34 yesterday.
You
That's when you
old bastard. Jesus.
that's when you feel old.
Yeah, they make you feel old.
Like, what do you do? Do you buy her anything for her birthday at that point at 34? It's
I
like,
just send the money.
yeah, just keep paying for shit.
Yeah,
It's probably been that way since she was 16. Huh? And
Yeah,
just
of
pretty
course.
much. Yeah. When you get a text message, "Hi, Dad, love you. What do you
Yeah.
want? What
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
want?"
You know what that means. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
uh,
That's what dads are for, man. Are you kidding? That's what dads are for.
they know how to butter you up. Mine, she's not even 2 yet, and she knows.
How is it out in California? I mean, I'm in Jersey, but I work in New York City, and in the very few couple of months that Mamdani has been the mayor, we've
Oh
seen
boy.
it's been we've seen a lot of garbage for some reason that they can't handle
I saw
anymore.
that building up on the streets like walls of garbage. Or
Yeah, they for some reason he can't. I don't know why. I don't know why one mayor just can't call up the ex-mayor and go, "How did you get rid of the garbage?" Like, why can't you just do that? Like,
Yeah,
why
basic
is that
infrastructure.
so difficult? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure the former mayor would have no problem telling you how we used to get rid of the garbage.
Yeah.
And now the snow's melting and there's like dog shit everywhere because people
um,
walk their dogs in New York City, so they gotta be able to
Yeah,
handle that.
nobody's picking it up in the snow.
Yeah. So the snow removal and the garbage is apparently
I
an
did I
issue.
did see his plan. I didn't you want to cut into the retirement packages and this and that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
then up
yeah.
up taxes and all. It's like, what happened to all the
Well,
free shit he promised? He promised all the free buses
yeah.
and the free.
Well, I mean, when you vote somebody who comes from an entitled background and he has never had a job before, his attitude is, well, I just fucking need more money, like because that's been his whole life. Just
Money's
And
not
the,
real.
yeah, right.
and the speech before that was about the Quran, and the Quran was the book that everyone should read. And
Yeah, it's just but how is it in California? Because I understand there are like 10 different politicians in California that want to run for governor now after Newsom.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. Fortunately, being blue collar and doing what I do, I keep myself intentionally isolated and in this little bubble
Yeah.
to just stay away from all the weirdos. So, as weird as it is, and as strange as the people are, in my day to day life, I don't have to deal with it.
No, all right, good,
So,
good.
I'm hoping that now that we've had this big dose of crazy for the last few years, that we're going to get kind of swing back to normalcy.
Yeah. The
It
pendulum will
seems to be
swing the
going
other
that way.
direction.
Yeah, and of course we know that it can go too far the other direction as well, but somewhere in the middle, please, man.
What
what part of California are you in?
It's exactly what I was gonna.
Southern California, just
Okay,
outside of, real close to Orange County. I'm in Corona,
okay,
actually.
okay.
How did you go there from? You said you grew up in where, Arizona?
I came down here for college. Somebody told me about Orange County women, and I was
Yeah.
thinking beaches and blondes. I came down here for school and got stuck.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right. Unfortunately, we got to talk about bodybuilding. The first thing I want to talk about is why does somebody why do you have to talk about somebody's wife? Like, did you see Larry Wheels just smack the shit out of that kid? Like,
Yeah, but
why do
did
you
that
think?
seem fake to you? Because the kid was smiling. Then I just saw another video of that same kid got punched in the face by some fighter, and Rampage was there too. It seems like that kid on Rampage is just making all these videos, and he's getting hit by everyone that he fucking talks to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just, maybe, but when you look at the reaction from the guys, like it might be set up, but when you looked at Larry Wheels, his face was like gonna
Yeah, I'm
explode.
sure he's going to hit him hard. I'm sure it's like hit me hard, so it looks thing, but it just seems staged still. Because even
Think
that
so?
fighter when he
What'd you
hit him,
think,
yeah,
Sean? You thought it was staged, or
I had that thought, but boy, it's hard to say. I don't trust anything I
I
see on the
think.
internet these days.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I think like it was. I think it might have been staged, like from Rampage and that kid. But when you see Larry Wheels' reaction, and it was Rampage's manager, who used to be a former UFC fighter. When you see their reaction and how they're responding, like that's a sincere response.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna kill this kid. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah. But did you see that one where that fighter hit him when they were at the party?
yeah,
And the
Yeah.
fighter whacks him, and then after he whacked him, then the young kid's going back at the fighter because, like, he must have known he was in a safe place
yeah,
because
oh yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
just got dropped, you wouldn't be going back after the guy
Mhm.
knowing he could fucking murder you. But he's
Even
mouthing
it,
off to him still. It's like, come on.
even if it was staged, I just wouldn't have a talk about somebody's wife. That's so disrespectful.
That's why I
I
think it
will
was
say,
because I thought Larry would have done more than a slap. Like he would have slapped him, but then probably grabbed him and really said, "Listen, you fucking open your mouth." It's like he
Right?
would have
Yeah,
really
really,
fucking.
really. What were we
yeah,
gonna say, Sean? I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, if it wasn't staged, it was sure satisfying.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
had it
yeah.
coming.
I just don't, I don't
Was
like
that like
that.
the one with Bradley Martin? Did it look staged? Remember the Bradley Martin when the
Oh,
kid
they
took
took
his
his
hat
hat. No, I don't
and he
think
went
that was.
slap?
I
And
don't
then they
think.
did it to some other guy too, and then someone else slapped the kid as well. And it's like,
I think these streamers that are trying to become overnight successes, that I think they're basically trying to do this for a reaction. And it's like, well,
oh
what do you
yeah.
think is going to happen? And you look like a fool. Like you look like a
Mhm.
fool. You look
And then
like
they
a
realize too when you get hit, how many times have we seen? I've seen people here get into a fight, hit someone, knock them out, they go down, hit the head, then they're fucking dead.
oh
So
yeah,
these little pranks can turn fucking serious pretty quick.
oh yeah. There was
Wasn't there
I
one? Wasn't there one not long ago? Someone pulled a gun and shot him because they tried to do a prank
yes
on.
in the mall. I think that might have been in California. No, it wasn't because it was a carry state.
Yeah, and they pulled the gun out, and the guy shot him because he
Yeah.
thought he was actually going to get attacked, and he killed him.
Yeah, it was a carry state. I don't know what state it was, Sean. And they were doing this prank to this guy. He was like a delivery guy. He was delivering
Yeah.
food, and the guy had a gun on him. And this guy was big. He was a big dude to prank, and
Mhm.
the guy kept saying, "Yo, please get away from me, get away from me." And I don't
Yeah.
even know what the prank was supposed to be. He's showing something on his phone, and the guy's saying, "Get away from me," and then he just pulled out his gun and shot him. I mean, he
Mhm.
lived, but he shot him, and it's like, what do you think is gonna happen? Like,
Well,
what do you think? You think you're playing with fire. You don't know
Mhm.
what type of person you're dealing with.
yeah.
Even if
There's,
I had a gun, even in fear, and you have a gun on you, it's dangerous. Do
You
you know
just
what I
get someone
mean?
on a bad day. You get someone on a bad day. It's like how many road rage incidents you someone cuts you off and yeah, it's okay. Someone on a bad day, you cut them off and they get out and try and fucking kill you.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it happens all the time, and it's like, why would you intentionally try to do that?
Yeah.
And it's just
For the likes and the
yeah,
algorithm.
it's just I mean, as much as I'm dying for this fucking channel to blow up, poking fun or making fun of somebody's family member, especially a wife, it would never, I would never, even if you, I would even as a prank, if you paid me, no fucking way. That
I've
is,
got
The
it, John.
things,
Go to the Arnold Classic, John, and just go around to the booth and talk shit to people and get hit in the head. That's the greatest thing.
yeah.
the things that people think they can get away with just by saying it's a prank after the
Oh yeah,
fact
oh yeah.
is
Mhm.
insane.
Just a
It's
joke,
like,
just a joke. Only
oh
joking.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it was.
yeah,
That's not a joke. It's not
yeah.
funny.
There was one prank, this was like maybe 10, 12 years ago, where these kids dressed up like clowns and they were in a parking garage, and they had a dummy on the floor, and they had bats, and they were beating up the dummy, but they were dressed as clowns. So these people would come into the parking garage, and then the clowns would face them and like start walking toward them, and the people would run. Well, then there was like 4 or 5 kids, like I don't know, college kids maybe. I would say college age, 18, 19, 20, 21. And there was 2 clowns or 3 clowns, and they, same thing. They tried to pull the prank. They faced them. They walked toward them, and these kids just bum rushed them and beat the shit out of them. And as they're beating them, he's like, "It's a prank." It's like, it's gonna make me beat you harder.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like that guy he's that guy you sometimes see him at the expos and he walks around and he bumps into people.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm thinking he's going to get someone on the wrong day, or maybe someone that's on edge, had one too many shots, their test is a bit high, and he's going to hit someone and they're going to grab him and just whack.
Yeah. That guy kind of has fun with it, because there was one where
but you see some people looking in, they look at him like, what the fuck? Someone's going to, like I said, get someone on a bad day.
Like there was one where I forgot it was who. I think it was the guy who has the bench press world record, the big black dude. I forgot his name. I can't remember his name, but I think he picked him up and put him in a garbage pail or something like that.
Well, did you see? There was one not long ago where actually people got him back. He was actually at an expo.
Yeah.
People were actually walking into him and hitting him.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so we got the Arnold Classic coming up. We still don't know if Hadi is going to make it to the States or not. He's not in the States yet. But
can I just, before you go on, can I just thank the people again for their abusive DMs today, asking me why I haven't supported Iran and everything and blah, blah, blah. It was up to 80,000 dead now, and it was back to 50,000. I'm like, gee, you can't keep up with these numbers on. It's like, how can you tell me there was killings yesterday and you had a body count today already of 80,000? It's like, that's a quick head count. But so I had to go on Google. There's probably 12 other big things going on with Sudan and everywhere else in the world before Iran, but I guess it's the flavour of the month, so you got to fly that flag. But because they haven't, Phil Heath has, Lee, Ronnie Coleman's done videos, why haven't you? It's like, listen, can I make this clear? Anywhere in the world where injustice is being done and kids and women and that are being killed, it's fucking terrible. But me posting a flag or doing a video or marching in the street ain't going to save one fucking life, okay? I don't virtue signal, okay? And that's all these people are doing. Go marching, put up a flag. Now let's go to the coffee shop and have a latte and avocado on toast. Pat ourselves on the back. It's like, I just can't stand it. It's fucking stupid. Because I don't do it, I get in trouble. You're not posting, Lee. I was like,
oh, gee, thanks. Yeah. You notice how nobody fucking protests for the kids from the Epstein list? For some reason that goes, child trafficking and murder and rape. We're okay with that.
Well, no one protested for that girl that got stabbed on the train, that Ukrainian girl.
That's fine. But ICE, who's getting rid of illegal immigrants, we got.
I just watched the video today before we go on some more political, but all the blue-haired young kids in college somewhere, they're at a bar. Could have been, sadly, like Austin, Texas used to be good, 6th Street and that, but they were down there. This is our protest, and they're all drinking. Look at that. No ice in our drinks. That's that's a good protest. Wow.
Unbelievable. All right, let's get back to bodybuilding. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think the world's going. I think the people, some of them are just, oh, God.
So, Shawn, tell me about your first year in the NPC. It looked like you won.
Yeah, I was
relatively easily. So good.
I got 2 shows, 2 wins, 2 overalls.
What shows were they?
Was the NPC Fit World, and then I did the Jay Cutler Desert Classic.
Oh, really? Okay. Was Jay Cutler there?
He was there. Yeah,
you got to meet him.
My trophy. That was pretty big.
Really? That is actually
Mr. Really cool. Fucking perfect. That prick always fucking eating healthy and his hair done. Fuck him.
Did you see what a tattoo? Did you see what Lee Priest did to him on his podcast?
No.
I give him shit all the time now. I'm like the Eddie Hall does the Brian Shaw. That's me and Jay Cutler. Every time I just ran. When I was on his podcast, I Ubered in McDonald's for him because he never eats McDonald's.
I did see that, actually, yeah.
But did you notice how quick he ate that fucking burger, too? For someone that
yeah. He did the same thing to Phil Heath, too, by the way.
Oh, with the donuts at the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad. You're probably the only person in the world that does that to him, so it's good to...
Yeah.
You got to bring Jay down because he's too perfect. I tell you, he's just too perfect.
He really is. He's unbelievable. He's like, yeah. If the IFBB could continue to make him Mr. Olympia, they would, because he's just the perfect individual. But so now what are you going to do? Now you won those 2 overall shows. Now you're nationally qualified. Are you going to do a national level show?
That was the plan, but then I reevaluated where I'm at over the course of this year. I've had a year-long off season now, and I kind of came to the conclusion that I need more time.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, those boys on the big stage, I got a lot more room to go. Hell,
yeah, they're big motherfuckers. Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm just shy of 5'9", and I was 216 at my last show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to be close to 240, I think, to compete with those guys.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
need 5'9". Yeah, it's just we did a show with Paul Barnett talking about how these pros break 300 like it's nothing now. Like they break 300 like, man, that's nothing anymore. Like,
this isn't a bodybuilding question, but I got to know, being an electrician, have you ever had a bad shock?
Yeah, I have.
How bad?
See, that would turn me off. That'll turn me off that job straight away, because I've done a little thing where I've had a fucking zzz. Yeah. I'm thinking, fuck that with something that's really
I got hit
fucking.
With my worst was I got hit with 277. What was your worst?
Yeah. There's been a few times where you think something's off.
Yeah.
I didn't do my due diligence to check, and you cut through it with a pair of pliers. Your pliers go up in your hand. Yeah.
That's the one. Well, what happened? A lot of times what happens is I got hit with 277 because I was doing overtime on a Saturday, and I forgot that the lighting, the roof lighting, the ceiling lighting in the school was 277.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I don't have to turn the power off. It's 120, you know.
Yeah,
and then I remember I was what do you call it? Jesus, I can't even remember the technique. It's been so long since I've done electrical work. I was what do you call it? Jesus Christ, splicing. And I put my thumb on the metal part of the pliers to push off, instead of pushing off on the grip where it's padded. And I pushed off on the thumb, and it went. And I was on a scaffold too, and it went through my thumb all the way up my arm, around and across my chest. And I was like, and it was like, holy shit. Anything like, anything more than that, like they make sure the power's off. Like once you get to,
because Australia, we're 240 volts down here.
Okay. So same thing. Whatever. Same thing.
That's bad chalk. It'll wake you up.
Yeah. And it's scary. And I was like, oh, maybe I should turn the fucking power off now. Holy shit.
Yeah. Just hang on to your co-worker's hand while you're doing it. So if I go, you're coming with me.
Yeah, and that was so after some time though, like it becomes second nature once you get used to it and know to it. But there's always that's when it happens, like when you're a little bit overconfident.
Yeah, that's exactly. On a Saturday too, working overtime, already put in a full week. You just try to get through the day.
Right. Yeah,
I always worry about those guys I see actually up on the power lines in between the fucking wires, like up on them power lines. I'm thinking, but they got those big fucking gloves on and shit. I'm like, I wouldn't want to try fit up between power lines and up in that area. I'm like, fuck that.
Now the heights is the worst problem. But believe me, they know that the power's off. They make sure they're not going to take any chances.
And there's a reason those guys make such good damn money too.
I think the heights alone.
You say that, John, but you could be up there and your mate down there's like you doing overtime and fuck, I forgot to turn the power off. That's your mate.
Yeah. No, the height alone, like people can't get past. Like it's such a well-paying job because then not only is it dangerous because you're doing electrical work, and not only there's not as many tradesmen, but a lot of guys just can't get past working 30, 40, 50 stories in the air. I mean, that's not something you can get used to.
Yeah. I saw one on this documentary up on this pole. Where was it? My wife watched it with me. It was one of those weird towers, but it was so high up where they had to go change this electrical thing. But the tower was that high. They're up in the fucking clouds.
Yeah.
It was that fucking high. I'm like, not you have to worry about the fucking power. You might get hit by fucking lightning.
Yeah. And that's what real men do.
There's a story where I come from in Arizona. Those guys, they were up there and they're working on some kind of radio tower. And it was the same kind of thing where it was really tall.
Yeah.
And I guess they caught those guys drinking on the job. And look at this fucking tower. You gonna do that sober?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was like that. What was that funny thing that came up not long ago where those pilots were the fighter pilots and they were drunk or something? And he goes, I'm really pissed right now. Or they were talking about something and they're like, and his mate's like, that's okay. I'd still trust you over a woman
No,
pilot, even
yeah,
though
yeah,
you're
yeah. He
drunk.
goes, I remember that. The question
And
was,
they got caught. They got caught on the mics talking. Yeah,
yeah, it
because
was,
he was.
would you trust me? He said to the other pilot, would you trust me on meth flying this plane
Yeah, he was on drugs. Yeah.
or a woman? No, fuck. No, he said, I'm really hungover right now. I had
Yeah.
too much to drink. Would you trust me drunk? And the guy was like, dude, I would over a woman. And the guy was like, dude, I would trust you high on meth over a woman. Something to
And
that effect.
they're fighting is like flying a fucking fighter jet or something worth
Yeah,
billions of
yeah.
dollars.
But anyway, all right, let's get back to
Back to
bodybuilding.
bodybuilding.
So we got I want Sean's opinion on the Arnold Classic. So we got obviously everybody thinks it's going to be Andrew and Hardy, but do you think there could be an upset with Martin, with Nick?
Did you see Mo Foda's latest picture? The lat spread looked good.
Looks fucking great. Mo Photo looks
I
great.
didn't see that. No,
I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. But what do you think?
man, my eye is so drawn to Andrew.
Everybody is. Yeah.
It's hard to say because from a bodybuilding criteria, sometimes he comes in off, but even off, he looks so good.
Yeah.
He looks like
Cartoonish.
I know.
Yeah.
It's he looks like a superhero.
Yeah, he does.
You know, I want to say Hardy, but he's running close when it comes to getting to the States, man. It's 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, okay, you know, it's when are you gonna get here? You know,
Yeah.
But let me see if I can pull up Mo Fuda.
And Hottie's he's never bad.
No, he's never off. He's never off.
He's bad. He's
Oh,
still
shit.
even when they say Hardy's a bit off, yeah, he's off the normal Hardy, but Hardy off is still better than most people.
Then
Mo
everyone
Fuda
else.
looks great. Look at this picture. Holy shit.
Lat spread? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's typical what John's looking at again.
That is
Upper pecs have come up a lot.
There we go. Where is his? Is this this one you're talking about?
No, he was standing in the doorway doing a lats. Yeah, that one is. Yeah, that one there. Yeah.
This kid is good, man. He
1
is
year,
good.
huh?
Yeah, this kid is fucking good, man. He really is.
I just like pick the difference. I see it. He's got shoes on there, and he's got blue.
Yeah.
I'm good at these.
I think this kid could really be good. I hope he continues.
He looks like a young guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a young dude. And all these Middle Eastern guys, they're fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, this kid's good. I don't know if he's going to be able to beat the Hotties and the Andrew Jacks yet, but after this show, if I were him, I mean, he's got the potential, obviously, to break the top 5. But after this, I would go on to.
What's he weigh? What's he weigh roughly?
Does it say? Let me see what it says.
I think 212 before. No, he'd always been open.
Well, after 5 weeks before Atlanta. Okay, so it doesn't really say. I don't know how much it says. Bigger, sharp. Let me see.
You never tell how tall he is either in pictures.
See translation. Nah, it doesn't really say how much he weighs. The kid is good. He's got everything. He's flawless. He's got calves. He's got quads. He's just, you know, and his back had to come up, but it looks like it's come up since last year.
Yeah.
It's going to be stacked. And you know what other shows seems to be turning out to be stacked? The New York Pro. We got what's his name is doing it? The German kid. Urs Kalecinski is doing the New York Pro, man. And I think that's a really good move for him. What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, I'm curious to see where he comes out now that he's not afraid of eating.
Yeah, right, exactly. But I think it's a good move because he if he has the ability to win the New York Pro, and if he can win the New York Pro,
yeah,
you know, that's, you know, it's not the Arnold Classic, obviously. It's not the Dubai Pro, but it's the next best thing.
Who else is doing the New York Pro with him?
I don't know.
I was going to say, is there any more names?
I think
Did somebody say?
I think Bonac is doing it, if I'm right. I might be
Yeah.
wrong. I'm not 100% sure because it's still, that's in May.
I
So
think Bonac is. I think it's something. I thought I saw something with Bonac pop up today, and it said like 16 weeks or something. Did it or?
yeah, I think so too. Let me see.
For
Bonac's
the Arnold Classic, we're
good.
talking Hottie and Andrew for number 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Uh, where do we got Nick and Martin?
Like
Uh,
third and fourth, maybe, I think.
Yeah,
this is
which
5 days
one's going to
ago.
take it though, man?
Oh.
I really like Nick, but
Yeah, if Nick's on, he's hard. If Nick's on, he's hard to beat. As much as I like Martin's balance and conditioning, and on Nick's hard to beat with that freaky size. And
Yeah. Yeah, he
yeah, he
really
doesn't
is.
have the smallest waist, Nick, but the waist doesn't look out of place on him. And from his photos lately, it looks like it's under control. So
yeah,
I think Nick's biggest enemy is his mind the last week or so. So as long as he can not do anything crazy and come in looking like he's looking now, I think he should do pretty well there.
Yeah,
since he's
I
on
I
his own.
go ahead, Sean. Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, since he's supposedly on his own right now, no coach, he
Yeah.
doesn't make some crazy decision last minute.
Mm-hmm. I think, like I
Yeah.
said, probably just talk to people, but I think I think, sometimes when you buy, you always question it the last week. Maybe if I do this, if I just do that, I could be a little bit better, or maybe it's
Yeah,
like it always goes sorrow. But it's actually looking good, and I'm hoping he gets in the top six, and he's doing it himself too. Sam Sulek's actually looking pretty good for doing all his diet and that
He
himself.
does look good he
Yeah.
really does. He's put on a lot of
And this
great
is this is
size.
his actual this is his first pro show too, so he's picked a big one
Yeah.
to go in
Yeah. Well,
straight
why
out of the
not,
bat.
man? He's
Yeah.
got the name recognition. He qualified to do the Arnold because he won the Arnold
Mhm.
Classic. That's how he turned pro. Why not? I'd fucking do it
He
too.
doesn't like structurally. He doesn't really have. It's a bit different to Wesley and Mike Sommerfeld and that. But eventually, I'd like to see Sam just maybe keep putting size on and try open bodybuilding.
Yeah,
how
I
tall
think
is Sam?
you met
He's
him. I
about
never met him.
five. I have to say he's at least 5'10". He's pretty. I'd say at least 5'10", maybe.
Man, it's wild. I wonder how he.
Everyone's tall. Everyone's tall that I stand here, so I'd probably say 5'10".
Oh, this is 9 weeks ago. Is there anything sooner? Let's see. This is 6 days ago.
Yeah, he just looks like an open guy. I
Yeah.
wonder
He
how he's
does. He
figuring that
does.
weight
He
in.
does. Even his legs look more
And I
open.
just like the way he said he's doing it himself. He's just doing the diet, this and that. And he's like, if I fuck up, I fuck up. It's my fault. I've got no one to blame. So
Yeah.
I just like how he just talks about it very casually. And he's just, he's got cats too.
And
So
he's
he's a
a
good guy.
cat person. I
Yeah.
just I think he's honestly, I gotta say, he is he was a fitness influencer that really surpassed being a fitness influencer.
Yeah.
He put his money where his mouth is.
Mm-hmm.
For a long time, I was like, this kid's a fucking idiot. He's like, what's he, Cocoa Puffs? And he doesn't know what he's
Hey,
doing.
hey, I grew up on Cocoa Pops and
Yeah,
chocolate milk and
yeah, we
shit.
all did, believe me. And then all of a sudden, he decided, no, I'm going to take this serious. And he took it serious. He did one NPC show, turned pro. I'm like, all right, well, this kid's the real deal. You can't deny it.
And the thing is that his physique there in some of the smaller shows in Classic might do pretty well, even win it. But
Yeah,
going in the Arnold, look, he's going up against seasoned pros that have been in the Olympia and the Arnold before. So I just
the best in the
hope he
world.
does well. Yeah.
The best in the world. He's got to go against Mike Sommerfeld, who's,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how
Like,
he's not an open bodybuilder.
Oh, I
yeah,
know. He looks more like he'd be into bodybuilding than Classic Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I could find
But
him.
sometimes, do you ever think sometimes on different bodybuilders, Classic can hold them back a bit too long? It's like they might like it, but
Yeah,
it's like do Classic maybe 1 or 2 years, but then just keep eating and training and let your body grow. Don't try and keep it back. Like we've seen it with 212 guys, they stay in 212 for so long. But I think Flex Lewis should have left 212 after 4 Olympia wins and gone into the open and shit like that.
yeah.
yeah, I think he could have really did well, especially
Yeah.
during that time period, because
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
during that time period, there was a downtime in bodybuilding. The new guys weren't coming up yet.
Yeah.
So you had, I'm not talking shit, but you had guys like, the two best guys were Bonac and Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
And he could have easily,
Okay, he could have won an open Olympia Flex.
he could have easily fucking challenged them easily.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he never did.
Hardy was 212 and done it, and Derek was 212 and won it. So I reckon Flex would have been right there with at least one open Olympia.
Absolutely. A lot of these guys are coming up from 212 from Classic, and they are basically using it as a stepping stone, and
like we were just talking about man, if he would have jumped over, I know he was right there at the top, so it would have been.
Yeah.
He probably made the right decision staying there because he's fighting for the top 3. But if he had jumped over a few years ago, man, no telling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like
Well, he's a
Bumstead,
young
even
guy
maybe if
too, right?
Bumstead jumped over, if Bumstead had jumped over a couple of years earlier, maybe even we never know.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you. I mean, this might be a little controversial to say, but I'm not a big fan of Ramon.
No, oh, there you go. Are you going to get death threats from
I
Brazil?
know everybody in Brazil is going to hate me now. I'm not a big fan of Ramon.
Yeah.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong. He's got the muscle. He comes in shape. He's always conditioned. But as far as a classic physique, I thought Sommerfeld and who was the guy who came in third? I thought was much more classic than him. Who was the guy that came in third?
I like what's his name a lot. His physique is a smaller guy. I like Terrence a lot.
Terrence, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Is it Terrence? Okay, yeah.
Terrence, yeah. That was the guy. Like I was like, this guy's what's Terrence's last name?
Ruffin, yeah. Ruffin.
To me,
I think the only thing that holds him back is when he's standing near the taller guys. But when you look at him by himself, he's got great posing. He's fucking flawless from head to toe when it comes to symmetry and muscle balance.
I thought he was picture perfect classic physique.
Yeah.
I really did. I was like, if this isn't classic, I don't know what is. Do you know what I mean? Like
his posing is
phenomenal. I didn't think it was. If they're just trying to make it a smaller version of bodybuilding, what's the point?
Look at him there. It's like you couldn't really pick a fault on him.
Yeah, really. I mean,
I think he's still got room to run too. I don't think he's near his cap yet.
No, definitely not. Let me see if I can find a better.
Wild to me.
Let me see if I can find.
But that's like sometimes when I watch fucking Clarita on stage. He's not the biggest, but when he's on stage in condition, Clarita, he's so balanced and
freak of nature.
He's like a little Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah, these guys they're just freaks. I mean, let me see if I can find him from the Olympia, because when he was up against in the Olympia, I really thought that. All right, this is the Olympia, the rear shot. I just thought he was more classic. I mean, his V taper and his X frame.
Yeah.
And this is Ramon all the way to the right. And I don't want to take anything away from a Ramon, but I just thought Terrence was just, you know. And I spoke to Jason Owens and we talked about because he is becoming a judge now, and basically the judging is, he said the judging criteria is the same. So it's like, well, then what makes classic? Is it just a weight cap? Because then it's just a small bodybuilder then.
And like I said, and Terrence, like I said, even his mandatory poses are so spot on that no matter what pose he hits, he's always got those lines. It's not one thing where you go, he needs to suck that in, he needs to do this. He just hits a pose and perfect.
I mean, that's what do you think, Shawn? Am I crazy, or what's your opinion?
He looks really good. And it's strange that they have the exact same
judging criteria. Did you think that what's his name should have won the Olympia, or were you agreed with the decision?
Like you, and I don't want to. Here we are critiquing somebody that's got a far better physique than me. So
join the club, dude. Don't worry about
it. So I agree with you that Ramon just doesn't do it for me, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
I think Mike should have won it, but Ruffin looks really good. I think Mike got screwed on that height deal, and he had to drop weight last minute. That was what that was. They re-heighted him, and he came in, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's right. There was I forgot about that. Right, there was a
you'll get hate no matter what you say, because like I said, I respect Derek as Mr. Olympia, but I feel the same that Derek, because I don't know, because I competed with Ronnie and Dorian, and I've seen all these others, that I understand Derek's Mr. Olympia. I accept the judge's decision, but he doesn't do it for me as Mr. Olympia. Even last year, I was looking at Hardy or Andrew as Mr. Olympia. To me, Derek's a great bodybuilder. Look, fuck it, he's won the Mr. Olympia a couple of times, so you can't take that away. But yet, when I look at him, I just don't see Mr. Olympia. I know that sounds bad, but I just don't get that wow type. Oh my God, that's like out of this world type thing. You know?
No, you're not the only. You're not the only person. You're not the only person. A lot of people thought. And I think if
but as soon as you say that, they're like, "Why are you hating on Derek?" It's like, I'm not hating on Derek. I'm just saying I don't get that.
I don't know. I don't understand that whole thing about hating on bodybuilders when you're critiquing them. It's like, do you realize that they take their clothes off?
Yeah.
And
for
pretty
you
much
to
say,
critique
judge me,
them.
judge me.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
kind of the
literally
point.
say they take their clothes off in front of a panel of people and they go, "Who has the better body? Please judge me." And it's like, dude, I don't fucking
Or
get.
they put a photo on Instagram and that, but if it's anything negative, it's like you're putting a photo up there about your shirt on posing, and you might get a million fucking, yeah, you're the best, you're the best. Someone goes,
Yeah.
oh, you look okay, but this, oh, you fucking hater. It's like, oh shit, then don't put up a photo.
I just remembered Sergio is doing the New York Pro
Okay, oh yeah,
because he was on INOG with what's his
King
name?
Kamali and
King
Amon.
and Oman. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. That could be because he won that show once before. So that could be a good comeback show for him. He's gotta come and
He's
heal.
one of those guys that just frustrates me because he has everything. He's big, he's tall, he's got the thing, but every time there's just that little thing missing. It's
Like
like, I don't know what it
5%.
is. Yeah, it's just that
5%
little
better,
bit.
and you
Yeah.
could take the whole thing. Yeah, I know.
And
And
that's
you
the
want to talk
thing.
about
And that's the thing.
yeah.
There are some guys like Sergio, if they're that little bit off, they're way off. Whereas I said back in my day, Cormier, Flex, there were so many of them, even Dexter, they come in a bit off and still win a fucking show.
It didn't matter. Yeah.
Anyone else comes in a bit off, you're not making fucking top 6.
Yeah,
So
everybody's
I think
a little bit.
Sergio's one of those. Sergio's got to nail it just right.
Yeah.
But when he does, he's going to be fucking hard to beat when he nails it.
And you want to talk about a great poser.
Yeah.
The kid is a fucking phenomenal poser. I actually got to message him and see if he'll come on. I haven't spoken to him because he's come on several times. So he prefers coming on one-on-one. So I got to message him and see if he'll.
I'll sit and watch, John. It's okay.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think it's going to be a good year this year. But the New York Pro is turning out so far to be pretty damn good. The Arnold's going to be phenomenal. But yeah, if I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm crazy, but if I'm Hadi and if I'm Derek and Andrew, I'm kind of looking at Samson going, holy shit, this guy fucking means business. Is he 350 pounds now?
But just got to get that in shape now. Keep that what he's put on and get in shape.
He looks like a giant. He looks
I'm
like
wondering if we're going to see a Ronnie, like if we're going to see him turn up and just, Ronnie from 97 to 98, whether Samson's going to just come in this time and just be like, do a Ronnie and be like, okay, he fucking got the extra size and he got the fucking conditioning.
Yeah, right? I mean, he just looks like, even in pictures, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Even in pictures, he just looks like he looks like he belongs on Game of Thrones. Like he's a giant. He looks like the Mountain. Like he could have been one of those fucking characters. He's just a huge human being, man. This isn't even giving it justice. There was one picture where he's like in the this one.
They didn't have any cars back then, John. So what character is he going to do doing a drive-by in Game of Thrones?
Oh, man, you just fucked the whole thing up, bro.
He's going to be on a horse. Bang, 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 down by.
Yeah, pull out an Uzi. That sucks.
Tech 9, John. A Tech 9.
Oh, that's
350 lean, huh?
Do they make? Do they still make that weapon?
The Tech 9?
Yeah.
I'm sure on the black market you can get it somewhere, John.
Because I think AK-47s have kind of taken over on the street. What the fuck do I know?
From word on the street.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for this guy that did that guest posing with him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That other guy's actually pretty. That actually guy's actually pretty good, but standing there.
Yeah, he's a pro bodybuilder too, and it's like, fuck. Can you pick anybody else? He probably showed up, and they're probably like, "Oh, by the way, Samson's guest posing with you." He's like, "Oh,
that's like my first Olympia in '97. Dorian was number 12, and I'm number 13. I'm like, I got to go on after Dorian.
Really? You were like right behind him? Really?
Yeah. But the good thing was, though, I got to stand near him, and the English fans are my fans, so all of his fans went just as crazy for me when I went out. So they had all those air horns for Dorian. So when I come out, they were still like supporting me too, being like Australian. And so it was pretty good.
Wait, so you were standing behind him?
Yeah, I said, every time I go up the stairs, all I'm looking at is his fucking back. I'm like, oh, fuck.
That had to be like, if that's not like, I don't know how much more You know, like how much can more of the wind get knocked out of your sails than Dorian
Unless
Yates?
he's back and as he's going up the stairs, I'm looking at his calves. I'm like, yeah,
Ah,
okay.
fuck me. You know what? I'm going home. But I remember I was at the 2000 Mr. Olympia, and Marcus Rule was there, and
Mhm.
my friend said to him, "So what do you think? You think you're gonna take it?" And I remember Marcus Rule told my friend, "I already saw Ronnie Coleman. I'm not taking it." Yeah, I kind of like. I like the idea. Sean, I want your opinion on this too. I like the idea of you don't know who's going to win the Olympia, but I
Mhm.
also miss I also miss
Yeah.
that one dominant Mr. Olympia. Like you could point to that guy and go, "Yo, that's our champion."
Mhm.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. It
but
seems to be the conversation lately.
what do you think?
I think we want what we don't have currently. I
Yeah,
think
Mhm.
when we're in a streak of winner, we're like, I'm tired of this guy. Let's get somebody
Mhm.
new in there.
You
And you're
start to
rooting
hate
for the
him. You start
underdog.
to hate him. It's like, oh, he's going
Yeah,
to win again. Fuck this.
but with Dorian, with
What?
Ronnie, it was always
And I was
like,
like that with F1 too. When I used to watch Schumacher, he had 7 races to go, and Schumacher's already won the championship. You're like, oh, he's already won. We've got 7 races, so it made the last 7 races fucking boring because you're like, he's won the championship already. It's like
yeah.
he could
I
just sit
wonder,
on the sideline.
I wonder how that is. I wonder how
Yeah. When
Ronnie
you be
never
as
had a go.
competitive, when you be as
Ronnie,
competitive, knowing you won the, like, say you're F1 racer and you got 5 races to go, even if you didn't race, you know you've won it. He's still competitive going out because you're like, I still want to win, but you're like, that doesn't matter what happens. I've still won the championship. Does your mindset change if you
yeah.
know you get comfortable? It's like,
Well, how does it? That's a good question to ask one of these guys. But like Ronnie never had to deal with that. Ronnie was always a very likable guy.
mhm.
Jay didn't have to deal with it either because
Yeah.
Jay kind
Phil,
of
Phil
lost a
started
few.
getting hate. Phil got hate a lot
Phil got a
towards the
lot of
end.
hate,
Yeah.
and Phil got a lot of hate. And I would love to ask him, how did it? Because before he became Mr. Olympia, in his first couple of Mr. Olympias, he was like
Mm.
everybody loved him. And then,
Yeah. I
how do
think that
you?
Generation Iron movie with Kai too sort of made him out to be this
Oh
bad
yeah,
guy. It
definitely.
was like Kai was the battler and Phil Heath had the silver spoon in the mouth type
Yeah,
thing. And after
Yep.
that, everyone really hated on him. It
yeah.
was like, I
They,
didn't do
they,
anything. It's like,
It's like, guys, don't you realize in a movie there's a protagonist and an antagonist?
uh,
They need that for every fucking movie. But I would love to
mhm,
know how he dealt with it because he was the first real Mr. Olympia that had to deal with social media, had to deal
mhm.
with people hating him because he won every year. I wonder, like, that's got to be like, I don't know if that's got to weigh on you.
Yeah.
Actually, Lee,
Mhm.
why don't you tell people have hated you in the past? How did you deal with
They still hate me, John.
it?
I just troll them back these days. I always have. That makes it
Yeah.
even worse. When they
Actually, when
say
you were
shit, you
competing,
just
everybody
go,
loved you.
thank you.
Actually, that was not true. But when you were
When I was
competing, everybody
competing,
loved
yeah,
you.
but then when social media come out now and you just say stuff now, like I said, I get the hate and but even when I was younger and I was competing with my mum, I'd get, because you had to get big boards and the bodybuilding.com before there was Instagram and that. Lee's giving his mum steroids, this and that. Then it was his daughter. And then I'd get messages, fuck you, Lee, you suck and bite away. I'm banging your daughter and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that's good. I said, as
What?
long as you treat, I'd get that all the time. I'm like, I just laugh because I think to myself, how pathetic is your life that you got to sit there and like, even when people give me hate now, I'm like, mate, you follow me. I don't follow you. I said,
Yeah.
to me, it'd be like, look, I respect tennis players. If the Wimbledon finals on, I might watch it, but I don't follow it. So to me, it'd be like me following Nadal. I go on his page every day and go, you fucking suck. Your backhand sucks. You can't serve the ball. I'm like, I can't imagine following someone I don't like and just commenting. I can't get that. That's why I said we should get somebody on. I'd like you to get on a hater
Yeah.
that just has written me shit or other people shit and go, what's your thought process that you spend your time following people you don't like? Because we can do YouTube or even these things sometimes. And I see, oh, fucking Lee Priest on again talking shit. I'm like, well, if you see I'm on, why do you watch?
Yeah.
It's like,
It's you could easily
there's
change the
so many. Yeah,
channel.
it'd be like watching TV going, oh, I hate Stranger Things. This is fucking awful. And I got the remote in my hand. Oh, fuck another 40 minutes of this
Oh.
bullshit. Fuck. It's like,
Yeah, you could just change the
I know.
channel.
It's like, I don't get that mentality.
No, me neither. I don't get
It's
it.
like,
I don't
it's
understand
like,
it.
and I said the most abuse I get when I look at their page, generally they're private, but even then it's like follow back. So I'm like, all this shit you write me, but you're following me. I don't. It's like,
Yeah,
why?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah,
the ones that
yeah.
follow Trump, even on, oh, Trump's writing shit again. And it's like, if you don't follow him, you won't see what he says. So just take that negative energy out of your day. If you hate someone that much, why put it in your face where it's going to get you all angry every day? Just block it so you don't see it. I don't
You-
get it.
Do you want to talk about negative energy? I know we're getting off topic, but we're almost done. But I have another channel, Sean. It's called Serious Outcast, and I do
I haven't watched your new Epstein
okay.
one yet. I'm going to
I,
watch it.
I changed it. It was my first channel. I've had it for about almost 5 years, and I changed it. And I changed it over the summertime to more current events. So it's all about current events. And I did a video on Epstein, and I went down the rabbit hole, and I really went down the emails and the photos and the videos and because
Does
they
it show you
really
the videos? Because I saw there was descriptions that said video naked girl such and then it gave a description of what's on the
yeah they'll
video.
show the video, but they'll black it out.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And they'll tell you what it is, but or like you said, they'll give a description because they're not going to show because it's pretty brutal.
Mm.
But it was just overwhelming. Like I was like, after I was done doing the video last night, I was like, all right, I'm never doing an Epstein video again because the info that I was going down, it was just I mean just
You like you
I
think
can't
people actually do this?
unspeakable
Yeah.
unspeakable things to children are just things that you never would even fucking consider. And it's like, dear
Mm. But
God.
it's almost like that movie Hostel, you remember when they'd pay people to, it's like they go overseas, they get these people from the hostel, these young people and kids, and these rich billionaires come in and like, I want a girl like this, and I want to torture and cut her breasts off and
Yeah.
do this to her. It's like, that's what it seems like. It's like they think they're so untouchable because they have all this money, or they got that much money, they got judges and everyone in their pocket. It's just
That's
like they,
exactly what it is.
and then they get the judge or someone in on it. So now they're like, if I'm going down, you're going down. So it's just
Yeah,
this
no, it's
big
exactly what it is.
fucking,
It's blackmail. It's just
yeah.
complete blackmail. But it was really, it was really exhausting, like mentally draining. And I was like, I'm
But
never
imagine
doing
your
it.
police and that, like I said, police or people that have to do this. And just to say, not even this case, but just police that have to do.
Oh, I
Like I
don't
said,
know how you do it.
because I
I
went
don't
on
know how
ride
you do it.
along sometimes, and the worst thing I saw on a ride along were decapitated heads on the back seat with kids in the back of the car dead as well. And I'm thinking, I saw that once or twice, and I'm thinking, these police see this shit every day. But then, like I said, my friend that was in the FBI and he did a lot of drug cartels and that, and he said he'd see all that kiddie porn stuff and stuff
Oh,
like that. I was thinking, once you've actually seen it, and they have to actually watch it because they've got to go through the evidence. I'm like, once that's in there, it's like, how the fuck do you get that?
I don't know. I guarantee you there's out there on plenty of antidepressants, anxiety,
Oh,
going to therapy. I mean, because you
because you got to go
can't.
home to your family
PT,
and act normal with your own
PTSD.
kids.
How can you go home to that and act normal? I mean, think, Jesus Christ, man. Because some of the like I'll quickly like, he had a dentist office in his on his island. Did you hear about
I
that?
saw that. I saw that.
You
Yeah,
hear about that? So
because I
apparently,
think the one the girls he was dating or something was
yeah, his
trained a
last
bit. Yeah.
girlfriend, his last girlfriend before he
Mm.
got indicted. Well, not indicted, but his last girlfriend before they actually arrested him was a dentist. So they had a dentist office, but it was mainly used to pull the teeth from the children because when they harmed them and
I
they
heard
would
that, so they couldn't bite down
they
on the
would bite back. They
genitals.
would try to fight back, and the kids would bite. So he would just remove all their teeth, so they wouldn't bite back. Yeah, dude, it's
Those
disturbing.
sort of people shouldn't even go to court. That's just like
It's
giving to the
disturbing.
family members that are left over and just
No,
people
that
say, I'd
is,
kill them. It's like, I wouldn't even kill them. I'd leave there. There'd be like a month's worth of torture, where they
yeah,
pass out,
Stretch
you
it
bring
out.
them
Yeah.
back.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
just
No,
slowly.
this isn't. Yeah, no, a quick death is not justice for
No,
them.
no, you couldn't. You couldn't. You'd have
Really
to be
isn't.
slow,
Yeah,
like over
yeah.
a month, keeping them alive on fluids and just. Who was that one? Was that one movie where they did that? Someone they kept him alive, and it was like they'll amputate a leg, and then they'll just sew it up, and then they bring him back, and then they'll cut an arm off, and they'll just like torturing the fuck out
Yeah.
of him. That's what you'd have to do to those people. It's like,
There
And
was
publicly.
one little girl,
Everybody
and
knows.
then we'll get off the topic because it's depressing. But there was one
oh,
little.
before you go on, who was that one? I just saw Wendy interviewed him. I think it was that fighter, wasn't it, where the kid was touched and he
Oh,
went to shoot the guy, but.
yeah, Cain Velasquez.
Yeah, I think she was the
That's in
interview with him.
Sean's neck of the woods in California. Did you hear about that story,
I
Sean?
know he's in jail, but I didn't
No,
hear
he
what
actually
happened.
just got out of jail. What happened was I think he had a 5-year-old son or daughter who was in daycare, and one that there was These parents owned the daycare, and their son, their 40-something-year-old son who lived at home, worked at the daycare. Right off the bat, that should be a red flag. And he would, molest the kids, and he would bring them into the bathroom, and oh, I got to bring this kid to the bathroom because he's got to go to the bathroom, and he would touch the kids. So anyway, Cain Velasquez's family found out that they molested one. I think his son. I think it was a 5-year-old son, a 7-year-old son. I'm not 100% sure. So they did the right. At first, they did the right thing, and they called the police, and they arrested him, and they put him on house arrest the next day, and they let him out. And then Cain Velasquez just flipped, and he got his Glock, and he just drove over there, and he found his parents and him in the car, and he shot at the car. He pulled up and shot at the car, but he shot his father. He didn't shoot him. And he didn't kill his father, but he shot his father. He was trying to shoot him. He was trying to kill him, and they arrested him, and he did 3 years in jail. And he just got out.
You can't tell me if all these fucking
like,
nut jobs out there, all these nut jobs out there that do this crazy shit and get out on bail, if that's not a case for fucking momentary insanity, if like
I don't know what
someone does that to your kid and you fucking snap, if that's not a case to be like, we understand you snap. Look, I'm not normally a fucking violent person, but if that happens, you're gonna fucking snap and do
I would,
some shit like that.
and I don't have children, but I don't want to get into it, but children are a weak spot for me because me and my wife always wanted children, and that's a whole other story. So we don't have kids. So I mean, I would literally, I would kill you, and I would be fine going to jail. I'd be like, yeah, send me to jail. It's fine. You touched my child, and I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
It just baffles me. What the thing was, they did call the police first, and the police failed you. You sent them home.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's the thing. These judges, how many times have the judges done that? They let these people out and they reoffend or kill again. I'm thinking that judge should be fucking put in jail. It's like, come on.
Yeah. And it's just it seems like we have a 3-tier justice system in this country. Some people say 2-tier, but I believe it's a 3-tier justice system. The first tier is obviously the very wealthy who'd never get, like the Epstein list. Those people are never going to see any accountability, right? And then you have the second part, the 2-tier is cut into 2 spots. And there are people that just are violent criminals, and they just continue, and the judge re-releases them, and they continue, and the judge re-releases them. Like that girl that killed that guy that killed the girl on the train was arrested like 12 or 14 times before that. And they just re-released them. And then I'll just use this as an example. What do you have? Like Cain Velasquez, perfect example, right? Okay. But then there's another example of Teddy Persico Jr. Teddy Persico Jr. was, a mafia member of the Colombo crime family, and he did so many years, and he came out, and he's close to 70, and he violated his parole because he fraternized with ex-cons, with other felons, and it's like. And he
had coffee with him, did he? And got in trouble.
And he went back to jail for that. So you're going to tell me that guy that killed that girl that was re-released, that he didn't fraternize with other felons? Do you know what I mean? Like so it seems like there is
Yeah.
They got a similar law here in Australia like that with bikie members. If you get caught and go to jail as a bikie member and you get out, if you're seen hanging around people that are in clubs, you're straight back in fucking jail. Yet we have these dickheads running around from other countries wielding machetes, getting out on bail the next day. It's like,
it's unbelievable. I'm sorry we got off topic. I try not to. I try not to, but the problem is, it's the bodybuilding season is fucking.
Once the Arnold goes bang, it'll be all started because it's 2 weeks.
There's not much to fucking talk about. It's like, Jesus Christ, we've been talking about the Arnold Classic for the last 4 weeks. Holy shit.
Predictions.
I was actually glad when Larry Real slapped that kid. I was like, oh, something to talk about. Fuck me, man. Jesus Christ. It's unfucking believable. But you trained
go to the Arnold, John, and just walk around the expo fucking slapping every bastard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna poke people in the eye. Like, oh,
they can have a photo with you, whack.
Yeah. Dude, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I had to do something like that. To make it as a stream.
It just shows you what society's become, where people would do anything just to be famous or an influencer. Before you'd work at something and actually make it's like I get stuff all the time. They'll be like, Lee, I want to be an influencer. And I look at their page, they got 100 followers. It's like, how do I become? I said, don't try. I said,
Yeah.
just be you. If you're good at something, just do it. And just like Sam did, he just posted his workouts. He wasn't saying do this. I said, if you're good at something and people will gravitate towards you no matter what if they're interested. So just be authentic, be yourself, put it out there. But don't, I said, if you try and push too hard, people can see that. So, and that's the same way with sponsors. I say, well, if they can see you doing something and people like it, they'll come to you. But when you're trying to be like, I got to do this or nothing else, then you're going to fail. But if you've got a passion for something and you just record it, there's so many people I've seen who have done car type stuff. They might be into cars and motors and they just film themselves building a motor, doing a car. Next thing, they got a fucking reality show redoing cars or something.
Yeah.
So if you have a passion for something, just do it and hopefully people follow. But when you're going out there, I always find if you have the passion and then you record it and that, but don't make, okay, I want to be an influencer. Now, what can I do? That if you put the cart before the horse, that's where you fuck up.
Yeah.
If you're good at something, like you're doing Shawn doing the electricity stuff. Who knows? If you started filming that, doing this.
Oh, they have
might,
YouTube channels for absolutely.
yeah,
They do.
Be like, this is interesting. People, you'd be
They
amazed at
do.
what people watch. People watch people playing video games. I'm like,
Yeah.
how the fuck
No, they absolutely do have YouTube channels for electricians, that guys that actually do how to and so on and so forth. They have it for car mechanics.
Well,
they
I'm
have,
not doing the electrician one because I do the car shit that says easy fix, 20 minutes.
Yes,
2 hours
yes,
later, I'm still
yeah.
fucking out there trying to like 20 fucking minutes. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
My wife's
Oh,
always
yeah,
like,
yeah.
my wife will yell out, honey, just pay someone to do it properly. I'm like, I can do it.
Yeah.
Then I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
now I've got to get the guy to fix up my fuck up and the original problem.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that's true. That's actually a really good, Sam Sulik is like a phenom in the world of fitness influencers because before, like I said, he's kind of made himself. He put his money where his mouth is. He's proved himself.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, like when he was with Hostel and before he was with Hostel, it baffled me how he had such an amazing following because even though he has this great
The
physique,
Trent twins were the same. The Trent twins
are interesting. They're crazy.
Yeah, but in the beginning, they just filmed themselves doing training stuff.
The Trent twins, I get because they beat the shit out of each other and they want to chase girls and they bench press like lunatics and they crash their cars. Sam was so boring to watch.
And he just sits there talking calmly the whole time.
Yeah, and I'm like, how does this guy have 500,000 followers? This was like when he only had 500,000 followers. And I'd be watching him and I'd be like, how is this guy so interested? This is fucking horrible. The Trent twins I get because they were two lunatics, and if they weren't benching 500, they were beating the shit out of each other.
Well, one will be talking normal. How you going today? Good. I'm a little bit depressed. That's because you fucked up. What do you mean I fucked up? Then they just
I got, but Sam the Sam Sulik thing. Oh, even Larry Wheels. I get it. When you squat 800 pounds, like I fucking get it, or when and then you go into strongman and then you go into
sumo wrestling.
Arm wrestling.
Sumo wrestling.
All right, he went a little bit too far with the slapping and the sumo wrestling. Like it's like, okay, yeah, but I get it. You need to stay relevant, but that was a little too stupid. But with Sam, it was just like I'd fall asleep. This is great to knock me out if I can't sleep. I'm like, Jesus, how is this guy fucking popular?
Have you gone those rabbit holes on YouTube where you watch something, you're like, oh, it's interesting, and then you'll see 100 million views. You're like, who the
fuck is watching this shit? Yeah.
But I've done stuff before on topics. You can do. You probably noticed it too. You can do a topic on when you talk about something. You think, oh, that wasn't really good, and you get the most views ever. Something that you put time and effort into. You think this is going to be good. 100 people watch it. You're like, what the fuck? It's like you can never pick what people. Yeah, sure. You don't know what people are going to gravitate towards. It's weird.
Shawn, in my old channel, before I changed it to current events, I used to interview all these crazy people, former mafia guys, bikers, porno stars. And my number one most viewed video, it has 500,000 views, and it's me. It's a 10-minute video that I pulled out of a 1 hour video where I interviewed the former porno star Ginger Lynn. She was a porno star during the 80s, and the video is her experience of sleeping with Ron Jeremy and her experience sleeping with John Holmes. And I kid you not, that has 500,000 views. At the same time, on the same channel, not long before that, I literally have the last interview of oh God, what's his name? The actor that played in Heat with De Niro and Pacino. He was
Val
the one.
Kilmer.
No, not Val Kilmer. The one that Pacino shot in the head when he's carrying the baby.
Oh yeah.
He was also Jesus, Tom Sizemore.
Oh, yeah, Tom Sawyer, yeah.
I have the last interview of Tom Sizemore before he died. 1,500 views. And I'm like, how?
Maybe you should repost it.
I have.
I think there's the other one that died not long ago. It was Tom Sizemore, and who's the other one? They were very similar.
I'm not sure.
What's his name? He was with Heidi Fleiss as well, I think.
I'm not sure, but it just baffled me what people are interested in. You know what I mean?
It just goes to show how silly the internet is, right? We've got this
Mhm.
amazing technology at our fingertips, and people are more interested in Ginger Lynn sleeping
Yeah.
with Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, but she would literally talked about that Ron Jeremy smelled terrible and she hated sleeping with him, but she
It
did.
looks like it looked very hairy. It looked like
Yeah,
like,
and I'm like, oh,
if
okay.
he wasn't a porn star, how many women would he really be pulling in real life?
I know,
like
really.
that?
Tell me
It's
about
like,
it. I know. All right, gentlemen. Shawn, thank you for coming on, brother. I really appreciate it. I am going
Thank you for having me.
Oh, of course. We'll be back. I'm gonna
So,
tag you.
did you say you were going to compete this year, Shawn? Or are you going to take just time off and put the size on?
Well, I'm going to have to get peeled down. I'm in the belief that needs to happen at least once a year.
Mhm.
So because I'm going to have to get lean, it stands to reason that I should probably also do a show and requalify. But I've not decided a showtime yet. So I believe so. Yeah.
I'll send Lee, I'll send you his Instagram because
Okay.
for a guy who did 2 shows, he's definitely a national caliber.
I'll be like, oh, that's Shawn. That's the one who's been sending me all that fucking hate mail, the bastard.
Oh, that's my other account.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Thank you.
It's something, I think it was like Sparky, California or something was the name on it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Listen, have a good night. I'll talk to you guys soon. Lee, I'll probably fucking text you later.
Okay. No dick pics again, please.
Later, no problem. I won't do that.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I was drunk. It was a bad day. Later, fellas.
Take care.